Good afternoon, everybody, and it's Memorial Day. A lot of people are having cookouts and pool parties, and they're at the beach and that sort of thing, but it's really a sad day because today is to honor those men and women who gave all for our country, gave all for you and me. So to those that are serving this country and to those who have served this country, thank you so much for your service. We all should be truly grateful for our freedom, what freedom we have left anyway. We've been real busy around the compound here. My partners in crime were up here this weekend, and we decided that we were going to have a little fun because we've spent the majority of our time working here every time they've come up. And before I moved here full time, it was a constant project. So we've been trying to enjoy this weekend and our time with each other. And one thing we did do is we did finish getting our garden planted. And I've really struggled with trying to get a garden planted because it's so rocky here in this part of the state. So we're up in the mountains of North Carolina, and I've been fighting the rocks with the tiller, and it's been tough, but we're going to show you today what we got accomplished. It's the first phase of our garden, and we've just been trying to get a few things done. We went fishing a lot this weekend and just had good conversation, so it's been really nice. I hope each and every one of you have had a wonderful weekend as well. At any rate, we'll be right back. So here we are, we're down here at the garden, and we've got lots of flags hanging around it to keep the deer and the animals out. It's just what we have to do here because we have so much wildlife. The wildlife here is very intense. We've been battling with some bobcats over the past couple of weeks, and that has been an experience because I believe it's been their breeding season, and it's been kind of rough trying to sleep at night because of them hollering so loud. They're very loud when they're in their mating season. So just give you a little idea. We do a lot of networking up here in the mountains. So what I mean by that is my neighbors, they have a greenhouse and they do bedding plants. So we try to network back and forth and help each other out with stuff. And that is something that you will have to do if in the event, and I'm just going to be blunt, the shit were to hit the fan. You're going to have to network. So make sure that you're networking with folks who are like-minded and who can assist and help, and people who have talents that maybe you don't have. So I was raised gardening, and I've always had a garden until I moved to the beach for a little while, and now I've got a garden again and I'm loving it. So David and Annette were kind enough to help me get the last few rows put in, and we've got corn, we've got green beans, we've got tomatoes, we've got peppers, we've got squash, cucumbers, we've got a little bit of everything. So this is the first phase of our garden here. We plan on extending it next year and making it larger. I'm one person, so I can only take care of so much and do so much. It was a real chore to get all the rocks out of this soil right here. And if you can look around where we've been sowing grass and doing some landscaping and stuff, you can see rocks over there at that tree. It's very rocky here, so it has been a beast to get this garden in, but we've got the first phase done, and we made it happen. And next year we'll start off with another section a little bit further. So just give you an idea of what we've been doing here. at Blue Ridge Off Grid. We're going to have some food coming in soon, and we're going to be sharing that food with our neighbors and with our friends and our circle. And we pray that to the good Lord above that he blesses it. And so far he has. We've had wonderful rain this weekend. Hasn't been too heavy. Hasn't been any gully washes. It's just been perfect. And those plants have already grown big time since I put them in Friday. So it's quite amazing. I'm grateful for my neighbors that they were kind enough to share some of those plants with us. And like I said, we've been networking, and that's what we do here. We help one another out, scratch each other's back, and we take care of each other because we're extended family. That's how you do it. So this is what we've been up to this weekend. I'll show you something else we've been up to too. Be right back. Another thing that we've been doing here is we've been cleaning solar panels. When David came up, he was like, I probably need to wipe mine down. And I told him, I said, I've been keeping them wiped down because of the pollen being so heavy. But we've kind of passed that point now. So the rain also cleaned them off again. But the cleaner you keep them, the more power you make. So that's something that that I've told you before in our videos, that you do need to keep your panels clean, because when you get leaves, debris, dust, when I mow, I have an area that I mow right here. So I always mow away from them. But, you know, it does get dusty because it is dry here. You can see our grass is amazing. It's doing really well. It's been cool here, so it hasn't grown as fast as maybe we would have liked it to, because grass loves hot weather, and it loves hot, damp, rainy weather. So it has really come out. It has been mowed several times, but we've been lucky with the grass. But it's taken a little longer because this soil, when we had this land cleared, it's really hard, and there's a lot of rock. Like we said, there's a lot of rock here. So it is coming out. The grass has come out nicely, and we still have some things to do. But I've also been cleaning out the chimney. This is a Duravent system. It's double lined, and we're not burning fires here anymore right now, which is really nice. But the nice thing about this system is that it's easy to clean out. When you look underneath here, I hope you can see it. There is an area to clean out right here. So you take this panel off and you run a chimney sweep up, and you clean it out. So we've just been piddling a little bit around the homestead, trying to get some things done. We stay pretty busy here. I did get my sunshade up today. I've been enjoying the sun, but it's getting ready to be June. So June, July, and August are warm months here where we're at. Although they say that we're going to have cooler weather this year, I didn't want to take a chance. I went ahead and put my sunshade up today because I do like to have shade on my deck. We've been chopping firewood, and we had some high winds here last week, so I had a lot of debris to clean up, because as you can see, we're in a very wooded area. Love it here. So everything is filled in, the leaves and that sort of thing. So just want to give you an idea of what we've been up to. I'll be right back. So we're glad that you joined us today for this quick version of Blue Ridge Off Grid. Again, remember, people say that this is the beginning of the summer season and of the tourist season at the beach. Memorial Day does tend to be that way, but that's not what this day is about. It's about those who gave all for our freedom. And I just wanted to say thank you to all of those who have served in our armed forces here in the United States, and those who are serving abroad. Thank you so much for your service to this country. And thank you to all of those veterans who gave all. And it's because of you that we're able to have what we have here at Blue Ridge Off Grid. Truly grateful for that. Truly grateful. Remember, one of the key points that I hit on in this video was that you need to network. Remember that. You need to know your neighbors. You need to talk with your neighbors. Everybody has a talent, and when you bring those talents together as a group, you can achieve anything. So continue to prep and continue to have the things that you need just in case. Doesn't mean that you have to hoard. That's not what it's about. It's about Ashton's licking my ear. It's about having the things that you need if in the event something happens. If you're expecting the government of this country to take care of you, you're delusional, because it's not going to happen. You better be having the things that you need in order to survive. What I love about living here is that I rule myself. The government doesn't tell me what to do here. This is unrestricted land. I'm grateful for this county. I'm grateful for the government in this county, and they do a good job. There's a lot of folks who are like-minded here in this county, and take care of yourself. Don't be dependent by getting yourself into debt. Don't be dependent by continuing to buy things that you rarely use that you're going to have to pay taxes on. Buy the things that you need, the things that are going to help you survive, the things that are going to complement your life. I see a lot of jet skis, I see a lot of boats, I see a lot of stuff sitting and never being used, but maybe 2 or 3 times a year. And folks, I'm not trying to be mean by saying this, it's just not worth it. It's not worth to spend that kind of money on taxes and that sort of thing for something just to use a couple of times a year, 2 or 3 times a year. I buy the things I need. I prepare. I'm self-sufficient here at this point, just about. I don't have any power bill. It can be done, and it's a lot easier than you think it is. We're grateful that you joined us today. If you would, please like, share, and subscribe. If you will, hit the subscription button below. Do that through YouTube. Please share it. And please, by all means, give us comments. We love comments. In the next week or so, we're going to be visiting another homestead here near us. We're going to be visiting Matt's homestead because he is living off grid as well, and he has his homestead set up a little different from us, but we're going to be visiting his, and we're going to be showing you his system and how he does things. So you got something to look forward to. At any rate, thanks for joining us today here on this version of Blue Ridge Off Grid. Remember, thank a veteran and say a prayer for those who gave all. God bless, and we'll see you soon.